everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be talking about the announcement that Stellantis put forth today, saying that Opel is going to be their first brand to basically offer a product that's a rebadged Leapmotor. Now, Leapmotor, if you're not familiar with Leapmotor is a Chinese company, an automaker that Stellantis bought major shares in for the Chinese part of it. They own 21 to 25% of Leapmotor in China. And then for Leapmotor International, the international division outside of China, Stellantis is the majority holder. They own 51% of that. And they've been pushing Leapmotor massively. So Leapmotor is now in Europe, it's in Africa, the Middle East, Australia, New Zealand. It's even in South America, starting with Brazil and Argentina. And down there, they're focusing on range-extending electric vehicles, kind of like the Ram 1500 Rev and Grand Wagoneer 4xe that we're getting here, but they are going to be basically Leapmotor products. So, it raises a huge, huge question. Will we be seeing it here in the U.S., Leapmotor? No. More than likely, we won't. There's a huge pushback from the government about Chinese-built products here. The reason being is that automotive-wise, these cars have been known to be taking pictures and images of different things in different countries and sending it back to Beijing. The Trump administration's very much against that. We recently heard that Stellantis was looking at building, Leapmotor products at Brampton. And it sounds like the government has pretty much shot that down. They don't want to have the Chinese-built stuff there. But who knows? I mean, Trump has already basically said that, or his administration has said that they don't want, like right now they're available in Mexico, Leapmotor is. They don't want those vehicles coming across the border. So if you own one of those vehicles and you try to come to the States with them, when you hit the border, they will send you back. Doesn't matter if it's BYD or whatever, they will send it back across the border. They don't want those vehicles here. So it kind of lays in the thing, like what's going to happen, especially with a change, if there's going to be a change in administration in a few years or whatever. There's a lot of questions about it, but officially today, Stellantis announced that Opel will be building a C-segment crossover based on a Leapmotor product. So it'll probably be the C10. They've already said that it's going to be designed by Opel in Germany, but it will feature the same platform as well as EDM's battery pack as a Leapmotor. And what they're supposed to do is it's supposed to cut the cost of Stellantis building EVs, but it will be built in Europe to get away with some of the new requirements that Europe is pushing to keep Chinese EVs in check. It will be built in Spain at a Stellantis plant alongside the Leapmotor B10. So again, this will be a C-segment crossover from Opel, designed as an Opel by Opel, but will be basically Leapmotor underneath. So will we see it in other brands? Probably. We're going to see it probably in all the European brands. Fiat, Peugeot, Citroen, Lancia. We might see it in all of them. DS. Realistically, it kind of makes sense over there. But when it comes to the American brands like Ram, Jeep, Chrysler, and Dodge, probably not global market. It would not be for here. Could they do it? Yeah, they absolutely could do it, but it would not be released here. As far as what the current administration says, it would not be able to be sold here. The other thing is like Ram. Yeah, they could do something for Ram too. They could build a small SUV. We know Ram's been trying to expand its lineup. I mean, if you look at the Ram Charger coming up, it kind of makes sense. Like, hey, down in Brazil, there's a huge booming market, and they're selling range-extending electric vehicles down there. But realistically, will we see something like that here in the States as a Ram? No. But I'm curious to know what you guys think. What do you think of Stellantis reaching out to their Chinese joint venture to underpin their current brand portfolio of vehicles? Instead of selling them alongside of them, now we're going to start seeing Stellantis products with the underpinnings of their joint venture with a Chinese brand. I'm curious to know what you guys think. I think it's a good development kind of plan for Europe. Do I want to see it? Not really. I think it just adds more leeway into bringing more Chinese brands into the market, because all these other automakers, even like Volkswagen and Toyota, have partnered with Chinese brands recently. It's just adding more fuel to the fire of undercutting the auto industry, especially like the Italian auto industry, even the North American industry. Like I said, Brampton, they were looking at building them there. So tell me what your guys' thoughts are down below about Stellantis making this move with the Opel brand, and then maybe we're going to see some other things at Investor Day on May 21st. So stay tuned for that. But I want to hear what you guys think about all this stuff. So leave your comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.